Brothers, welcome back to Territorial IO. We're starting off today here in a 92-player free-for-all battle. Here in Europe, full sending is allowed. We've picked the top of Russia for ourselves. With a player base this big, I prioritize being a little bit closer to the corner, especially in Europe where everything just fluctuates in the middle and, you know, you're constantly getting backstabbed by people if you're not near a corner. Now, we have a problem ourselves. We have somebody over in the east, top east, northeast that we're gonna have to take care of. That player 78 is probably the most concerning player on the board to me. But if everyone over here in this corner, I definitely have the best starting location. Now we'll have to wait and see whether that matters or not, just based off the fact of these guys could ally in against me and attack me that way, or they could fight each other. If they fight each other, we're fine. I think we'll probably win this area. If they've all unite to fight me, I don't think there's going to be any saving factors in that one. I don't think there's going to be any third party that's going to make a difference. That'll probably be our downfall. So let's go ahead and just ignore all of that, though, for the time being. Grab the free land that we have so much access to that the other players don't. Now that we're at 20,000 pixels, we're going to start to kind of advance here and just making sure to pick weak bots. No need to rush this, especially with this many players in this area. We don't want to be the guy who's big enough but doesn't have any troops to defend that. So we'll take our time here. There's not a tremendous rush, although I was kind of hoping to get that bot, but fortunately the player in brown was able to boat over. Oh, hello, full send. Jump on that. And that should be the end of our expansion phase. So we end up in 7th, a little bit less than I probably would have liked. Potentially could have gotten a little bit bigger, but here we are in this moment having just barely more troops than anybody else, which might be the one thing that saved us. This guy wants to be friends with us. Yeah, sure. I mean, if you want to go fight that DJ guy, or the D guy, the smiley face boy, I'm down. I'm going to also attack you. This guy kind of honestly ruined my game last game. So I'm more than happy to take him out in this one. Now, we're not going to get a ton out of this, but at least we get a little bit of positioning out of a corner. Catalonia over there full sending was a huge detriment to us, but there's just no realistic way that we were going to get through that, all of that, and be able to take a part of that. At least we get the nice advantage on this full send. Let's send a boat over there, see if we can get a little bit faster with land. And there we go. We're back into 7th place, right where we started from. And yeah, this guy's going to go down. I don't know how much I want to attack him just because I would like to save up a little bit more, and imagine he's probably going to full send. A lot of people want me to do that. I'm going to take an alliance with you for now just because I don't want any pressures from the back. And the TR guy's going to be busy because he's getting attacked by a bot and player 78. Okay. Still kind of waiting for this full send. Although, Mamalot, however we say it, he's very big. Should I boat over there? I don't know. It's kind of like, do I get involved in a fight that I can't win quickly? I think no. Oh, Legion full send? Frick. I didn't get any of that. I should have kept attacking this guy. Oh well. We just keep playing a little bit more conservatively in a way that we can kind of control our destiny a little bit more. We still have the 2 people fighting behind us as well. Thought about boating down there. We'll boat down there. Oh, frick, we're gonna land on this guy. Hold on. Stop the attack. Oh, wait, we can actually get a little bit. Okay, that works. Just a little bit of a foothold in case anything else happens over there. And now what do we want to do? We're at red interest. I kind of want to clear out the guys behind us. This guy's got a lot of land, not a lot of troops, even though he was our ally and is likely to full send me. I imagine he's probably going to full send player 78. In fact, he does. Okay, so we're genius. Mostly because player 78 had been attacking him so much that TR would probably give blame for him losing to 78 over me. 78 does full send me, and now I can just kind of jump in on this guy at my leisure. And there we go. So we are in 2nd place. Not a bad move for us. We do have borders with the crown, unfortunately. Not a lot we could do about that for right now. There's no way we could unite a front to fight him in this moment. People would not be interested. So, I think I just kind of keep expanding where I can. I mean, I'm in a position where I could really push it and try and get something, but either I have big players on every side of me, so if I push one direction, the other ones are going to push from behind and grab my land and hopefully, you know, give me to full send somebody, and then I'd be out of the game. I'm prioritizing a little bit more survival here, and just being a little bit cautious about what happens next. Christy wants an alliance. Sure thing, Christy. I got you. And I think I know which way the wind's gonna blow. Is that BR 908 are gonna go out. Hopefully it's 908 first. Oh, okay. Christy's attacking 908. I actually like that move. That's good for me. Just make sure he's in on this. And I was kind of wanting to test the waters to see if 908 was going to immediately full send. He does not, so we can jump here a little bit more safely. Grab this extra little bit of land for ourselves. Again, not wanting to be too aggressive here because I'm kind of still ally shopping, and a full send would be really detrimental to me right now. I think that would probably be my end. I'll definitely take an alliance with you. Grab the rest of this land over here. And now we got to kind of wait for somebody to help us fight Christy. Because we could work with Christy the entire game, but if left alone to his own devices, he might go after me, and that's kind of what I'm most concerned about. He wants to go after Sandro. I'm down. Let's go, buddy. You first. He wants me to charge? No. You're the crown. This is your responsibility. Always falls on the bigger player to attack first. Especially if you're the one suggesting it. So we'll go ahead and fight Sandro, mostly because I don't think he'd be an asset in fighting Christy should the time come. So there's the full send. We get a little bit extra land for ourselves. We're pretty close to 60,000 pixels, which means the second speed boost. There we go. We grabbed it. Now that might have been a mistake not letting Christy connect with the brown player. Because if I could have convinced him to attack there, that would have been a lot of land for me. I'll take an alliance with you. Don't love my options. Panda would be great if they were stronger. You want me to attack player 691. That's kind of the last bastion of hope on this map. The last kind of counterweight to Christy over here. I'm still playing to win, keep it in mind. I'm not going for second place. I don't know how much I can wait. Because I think if we don't fight with player 691 against Christy, I think we'd both lose. I don't know if I should be going into somebody else. I don't know if I'd get it done in time. Try and get an alliance with you. And I don't know, maybe I'm being a little bit too passive here. It's just kind of tough to be in this situation. Hey bud, you have land down there. The reason I'm kind of like the way down there being so hesitant is, number one, I'm kind of hoping that 691 and Christy will fight. Number two, if I start attacking the brown player and he full sends me, that's immediately going to spawn Christy to fight me. Why are we fighting? Why did you lead a preemptive strike? I don't like this. I need to get this guy down. Player 691 is the crown, but is not like a gigantic crown. And in fact, he borders the bot, so the bot's always going to attack him. So we have free orders to constantly attack. Christy's wanting me to go into this guy. Not yet, I would say. There's still a guy in Africa as well. I'm going to try and get this land for myself before I do anything. I'm not really interested in fighting quite yet. So let's see if we could speed down this and see what 691 does. Now, if like the guy in Africa full sends, yeah, that's going to be an end of game. But other than that, we're going to be fine. So we're just going to keep... Brother. Hold on. Let me get this in there. Brother, peace. We can fight this guy. Just give me a minute. I'm just trying to get this guy down. Let me just hold. Just hold, bud. Do you not see what I'm doing? We're not in this big rush. He doesn't even have the crown anymore. My brother in Christ. Work with me. Work with me. Work with me. Where's... I'll boom you. There. How about that? Is that nice and scary? Okay, it wasn't scary at all. Come on, bud. Like, work with me. Give me a minute. We're going to work together. You're not going to be able to do this alone. It's all I'm asking is just for a little bit of time. There we go. Now I'm ready. I'm ready. We're all in a great position to fight him. Minus me. I would have loved to fight the Quaz guy first, but timing didn't work out, obviously. So... we'll just kind of wait for one of the big dogs to go first. Oh, frick. Okay, here we go. 691 full sent. We're at 60,000 pixels, so everyone's at the same speed that we are. But now it's going to come down to fighting Christy for the crown and trying to get second place. I'm not exactly a Christy fanboy after they've attacked me like 3 times. Let's try and get some alliances here. See if we can inspire others to fight as well. Come on, boys. Don't make the game boring. Make the game great. Go for first. Go for first. Yep, I'm doing it, brother. Charge. I'm already in. And he fought the one guy who wasn't fighting him, so that's amazing. So all three of us are now bought in on fighting Christie. So we're just going to keep laying in attacks. If he wants to target somebody else, that'll be fine. We're in second place right now, but we're 90,000 pixels behind. And he's actually targeting me. I should probably hold for the time being. Give my team a little bit of time. We're close enough where this is possible, but if I just kind of waste all my troops and give them all my land, well, that's going to be a different story. So we'll just keep waiting here, and now he's attacking somebody else, so we jump in here. Quazd is using too many troops in this moment, which is a little bit scary, but player 48 is down south is playing better, so do not want to attack you. Ooh, we'll grab what land we can. But this guy is over 160,000 pixels, so he achieved the second speed boost. But we're still fine. He doesn't have the troops to be able to get this done. It's now just going to be about who he full sends and who he blames the most on losing. I'm going to be honest, he probably will do it on me just because he's attacked me already a couple of times. And he could rationale the only reason I'm alive is because he let me live. He wants no. I'm with player 48 on this one. No. Don't peace out, player 48. I'm literally trying to give you the win here. Absolutely not. We take this man out to his entirety. We play the Russian roulette game of who gets the full send, and it was me. Dang it. That sucks. But it was kind of well deserved at that point. It wasn't escapable. So we'll let player 48 know we're going for the peace. Give him the claps of good sportsmanship here, as we'll end this first game in a loss, but a good game all the same. So GG's to all involved, and we'll go on to the next game. All right, next game up is going to be a 36-player teams battle here in the desert. We are on the red team. I actually saw a couple Corgi boys jump in. We have Anna Perna. Good to see you, Anna. As always, play a lot with Anna on stream, so I know they're a pretty good player, and I can count on them to help us kind of secure this corner. I like our red positioning. Even though we're surrounded by, I tried to move out at the last second. Even though we're surrounded by a bunch of players on other teams, our overall team positioning is in a way where we can all kind of support each other, which is why I was really trying to not leave this corner, is I didn't want to give these three players on the other teams access to the south so easily, because then they could be a real problem for the team. That's Anna. Okay, cool. Because then that could be a real problem for the team. But me just kind of being a wedge down here in the south will allow us to kind of work together a little bit more. And I have been able to cut off the blue player, so let's just keep our expansion going, trying to keep a little bit more troops at home so we don't become a target ourselves. A lot of room to grow down here. And we're just going to keep doing that. Let's just keep going. We'll start fighting bots as well, just trying to kind of wrap the corner around, see if we can get... Oh, and good news, the blue players are pretty weak. They are both low on troops, so that's good for us. We can continue our attacks and just expand everywhere we can. Anna's got a good amount of troops. I've got a good amount of troops. You're fighting blue. I want to fight blue. Let's go ahead and fight blue together. And in fact, this gives me a little bit more access to more bots. So this is good news for me as well. Our team is at like 26% of the pie charts. We're number 1 right now in terms of team. We got off to a really good start. And our buddy is getting attacked by the blue player up north. Blue guy is just attacking everybody at this point. He's a wild animal, needs to be put down. Let's just jump in on this and finish this guy up in one fell swoop. And also join in over here because this guy's attacking Anna. We can protect them while also grabbing land. There we go. Things are looking okay. Now this could be the moment where we would say, hey, let's push and go out. Like for me specifically into player 23. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to stay up to my red interest, and the reason why I'm doing that is I want the flexibility to be able to respond to anything that happens on the board. Yes, we're in a dominating position right now, but if our red teammates in the east fell, that'd be really rough. So getting up to red interest, gives me the ability to attack with a lot of strength, but also to donate in case anybody has like a strong opening or is weak or something like that. We can protect that. So I'm just going to kind of play a pseudo backlines position here, at least for right now, until we can kind of see where the board is going to develop. But we are looking strong, especially as the Corgis in the east, the Corgi boy in the east is pushing down south. He's knocking that guy out. That's wonderful. The black team could be a threat though. Fortunately for us, player 152 has been saving up this whole time. So he's pretty strong. Should I attack? Should I donate to Anna to get the yellow guy? Well, if you're going to help over here, I'm going to do this. We'll just do this together quickly. I mean, maybe you will. I don't know. You've got that player 974 there. Maybe you're just wanting me to be able to support you against player 974. Who's distracted? Anna's going over here. Honestly, Anna, that was the best move. I don't know what I'm doing putzing around fighting a guy who's got the same amount of troops, but like a quarter of the land. Yeah, I got you, bud. You're going to do great. You're going to take this guy out. We're going to get this entire southern section for the red team. It's a great person to attack because if they full send Anna, the other corgi gets it, and then we can just kind of roll from there with a lot of strength. So now it looks like, in fact, what did happen to an extent. And now that we are done there, let's go ahead and start pushing. I feel like our team's in a pretty dominant position with 42% of the board. We've got 3 corgis in the top 10, and then player 152. So I would love to be able to support the team here and help him fight on. We're just gonna have to wait and see if that's gonna be something that the gods allow, or if we're gonna kind of be fully regulated to backlines, which wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to happen. But me getting this guy out of the way lets Anna save up to their red interest, and now we can all fight this guy together. So I'm just going to get a little bit higher. Anna wants to fight that guy. I'm in. I was just gonna wait one more cycle, but I'm in. I'm 100% in. Let's do this. We have a really strong attack over here with me and Anna. Not too much threats. Chicken's actually attacking this guy as well, who'd be the one guy who could do something else. But this is great. So we'll just keep this up, keep this pressure up. We'll probably get cut off here, but that'll be fine. We can yield land. Oh, never mind. Normally I would let this land go to Anna, but because it's enemy teams can get it and our weaker players can get it, I'm just going to jump in on it and be a little bit selfish here, just to kind of make sure that our northern teammates able to stay alive. Now we'll just kind of push down the one guy that we have the most borders on, which is Chicken over here. And as soon as he is done, I think we're going to be in a pretty good position to win this game. We have 51% of the board already. Wonderful. Now the corgi in the east I have never played with. I don't know how well of a player good of a player he is. And this is still losable. You have the giant blue player and the giant player on the black team. This could be losable. So I'd like to get up to support if possible. But he's in such... I mean, our boy's in a strong position. I mean, we have so much of the board presence or position, but the other team's positions is consolidated down to 2 players, which is not super fantastic. So we'll let our crown cut us off here, since he already has. That is. And just support him, and hopefully he knows what to do here. And what he should be doing here is going after the strongest player on the board, which is Cooked, with 10% attacks. I do 11 once a cycle, and let his teammates just support him from behind. As long as he has faith in our teammates, as long as he has faith in us to donate to him, we'll be fine. We're growing in percentage, which is great. Just needs to make sure to... Yeah, he's doing great. He's attacking for about 10% once a cycle. Love to see it. Just keep it up, nice and slow. No need to rush. The only way we lose this is if he rushes, if he over attacks. Now I am keeping an eye on my troops because I do see that Friends is kind of knocking on a border with me, on the door with a border with me. The corgi in the east is doing a good job of backing. He backed him up the moment he got close to me, which was nice. That's good board awareness to protect your teammates, to protect your donation base. And now we can just kind of keep rolling through. We're up to 62%, so this game is looking a lot more in control, although Corgi's getting a little bit rushed with his attacks, but he does get the player to leave the game, so he's out of there. There we go. That's going to be the end of it here, as we just kind of wait for our... don't yawn. It's such a toxic behavior. Just be a good sport. Call for peace. It's fine. We won the game. Nobody ever wins the team game alone. And, alright, well, this is going to be a long time. So we're going to go ahead and call it here. So as we do start to wrap things up, just want to say thank you guys so much for watching, especially if you made this far in the video. If you have made this far in the video, hey, give it a thumbs up. Really helps out a lot. If you're new around here, subscribe for more. I put videos every day. But boys, I will see you in the next one.